What's going on, everybody? It is MJ the Conductor. Welcome to another edition of the Top 10 at 10. Obviously, as you can see, I thought I had my camera here on the charger, but it appears that it is going to die. So we're not going to let that stop us here on the Underground Wealth Road, not on the money train. Never let anything stop you. Never let anything hold you back. So we're going to go ahead and push through. I might just drop off the screen for a minute, but guys aren't really here to see me anyway, right? Just here to see the stocks and make money. So with that being said, welcome again to the Underground Wealth Road's Top 10 at 10. We are the only show on YouTube that's going to give you 10 stock picks every single night. We're going to give you analysis on those picks. And on top of that, of course, you can add them to your portfolio. You can add them to your watch list and, maybe make a little money off of it, maybe make some money and, do something for yourself or your family. So welcome to the Top 10 at 10. And of course, we also have the phone lines open at the end of tonight's episode. So you can call in and, get your voice out about some of the investments you're making. We'll talk about it and I'll give you some insight on what I think about it and we can just, make some money. So welcome to the Underground Wealth Road. Tonight's episode is actually going to be about stocks under $10. We had one of our subscribers, Eric, yesterday request that we do our broadcast tonight on, some stocks that are under $10 because I know a lot of people like those, really affordable stocks. Even though when you're deciding whether to pick a stock that's under $10 or not, you shouldn't really worry about if you can buy an entire share because right now, a lot of the apps that are in brokers that are used to make trades, they allow you to do fractional shares. So if you can't get a whole share of something, yep, there we go. Let me go ahead and pull that off here. We'll just go, let's go over here, right? So, but like I said, if you can't get a whole share of something, that's okay. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into yesterday's picks, see what they did here on the Underground Wealth Road. All right, great. All right, so the top station that was for yesterday was In Global Corporation. We talked about this being able to pop, and I think this was the second time that it was on our list here on the Top 10 at 10. So I'm over here throwing some money. You all can't see me. I'm gonna pop this camera on the charger right now, and I'll be back. Don't worry, I will be back. Give me 15 minutes or 20 minutes here, and by the time we get to the top 10 and 10 for the night, I'll be back on camera. All right, but in the meantime, In Global was a top station, going up 5.5%. Next up, we got US Steel, also another stock that went up 3.6% today, so very good there. If you're a Skywalker, I know you made a little bit of money, so very good. Next up, we got TAL Education Group. I think this stock is going to make a run because here at the Underground Wealth Road, we're all about, short trips here in stocks. We're not holding stocks. We're not stock hoarders. So we're just going to get into something, hang on to it, make some good money off of it, and then we're out. All right, next up, you got Boot Barn Holdings up 1.2%. Had a fairly decent day today, but I believe that this stock here is just on the beginning of a trend. Sometimes you have to be a trendsetter with anything in life, right? You start something and then other people start doing it too. And then next thing you know, you got a trend. So it's kind of like the way with stocks. Sometimes they don't always begin a trend by going up, 10 or 15%. Sometimes they just have some small days and let the momentum build. So Boot Barn Holdings, number 4. Top pick from yesterday's episode. Next up, we got Wrap Technologies up almost 1%. Got Olympic Steel down 0.5%. Genuine Parts down almost 1%. Old Republic International down 1.3%. And LKQ down 1.6%. Not a bad day for the trades here. I always try to be accountable to you all for the picks that we're making. Now, I don't want you to just judge everything off of one day. All right, because some of these stocks, as I'm going to show you next, talk about them a few episodes ago, and some of these stocks are up 26-30%, and that's just like in the last 7 or 8 days. So, but we have to be accountable for this pick here. UiPath was definitely solely for the bomb squad. So that went down almost 9.6%. I'm going to have to downgrade that in the short term for the Skywalkers because it did go down so much. But still, keep it on your watch list. We want to help you get to the point to where you can actually make money on whether the stocks are going up or whether the stocks are going down. Still not bad though. What we had half of these picks go up, three or four of them went down slightly. So, I would consider that a good top 10 at 10. All right. So that's yesterday's episode's picks. So let's get into the favorite stations for today here on the top 10 at 10. I am MJ the Conductor. Here on the top 10 at 10, we give you 10 stocks every day. We're the only place on YouTube that gives you 10 new stocks every day, unconventional stock picks. So stocks that you may not have heard about, stocks that you may have never invested in, but stocks that are going to move and swing just the way we like them, right? Obviously like to, be aggressive with our trades here, make money quick, make money fast, and that's what we're about. So here at the top 10 at 10, I'm going to give you 10 top picks to add to your watch list portfolio and check out for tomorrow. But before we get into the top 10, of course, we got to check out the favorite stations because these are some of the places that you all like to park your money. And, I know a lot of people are investing a lot of money into these companies and, nothing against them in terms of their services. I have like Netflix and probably do business with all of these companies except for Tesla. I would like to maybe look at their Cybertruck, but my wife, she just hates the look of it. Either way, we got Netflix down 1.34%. Just like these stocks are so boring. I'm not sure why you all would put your money into something so boring. It's like watching paint dry. Amazon up 0.5%, Google up almost 0.5%, Apple up almost a 30%, Tesla down almost 1%, Facebook down 1%. So if you enjoy trading stocks that really don't move, I mean, hey, to each his own, right? But here at the Underground Wealth Road, we're all about making swing trades and actually choosing some really good stocks that are going to put some money in our bank accounts or our stock accounts here. So those were the favorite stations for today. Those boring stations that you all always invest in. So here we go. Let's jump into the top 10 of 10. But before I get there, I actually want to show you here. I actually got a company that I want to show you here. Let me try to go ahead and pull that up here. Give me 1 second here. What's going on, Eric? Good to see you again tonight. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for something here. And I just can't seem to find it. 1 quick second, folks. Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and get everything back up here. Okay, because I want to show you what was going on with another one of these stocks that we actually talked about a few weeks ago, and just really why you want to make sure that you're tuning in to the top 10 at 10 really every night, because every night we're giving you all information about stocks that are going to move. This stock here is Acacia Research. We talked about this stock, if I'm not mistaken, on June 1st. The June 1st episode. So let's just say you watch the June 1st episode and then you end up buying on the 2nd. Not saying that you have to, but just saying, let's just say that, you know what, you're like, Underground Wealth Road, they put out some really good stocks and I'm trying to make some money. Let's look at what you would have done from that day. All right, so let's just say even if you let it ride down a little bit on you and you didn't let go of it, 21% in 8 days, or if you would have decided to get out the market when it was nice and hot and you're like, I'm gonna pull my profits here, it's 28% in 7 days. All right, so you definitely want to make sure that you put these stocks that we're talking about on your watch list, because we're doing our research on them. We're going to bring you things that we think are going to make you some money, of course. All right. So tonight's episode is for Eric, and if you do have specific stocks or things that you need to look at, any companies or anything like that.
In the house. Sorry, I'm late.
Steven just walked in the building.
Sorry I'm late, everybody.
It's all good.
Have to bring mama home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Jazz home?
Jazz just went over by my house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dope.
She
Nice.
over there with Kayla. I'm over here so we can handle this money, man. Where we up to right now?
Man, right now, man, welcome everybody. Welcome Steven to the show. Right now where we are actually is we're actually just going over Acacia Research.
Oh, nice.
So this is one of the stocks that
Acacia was a good one.
Yeah, that we went over earlier. I think it was June 1st. So just stressing the importance of really watching the top 10 and 10, because we're giving you these picks that are really gonna make some moves. So here we go. So we got Acacia Research that went up about 27% over 7 days. Had you been watching, you would have made some money. All right. So nonetheless, we got other picks for you. So don't feel bad if you miss out on one pick or another. We're gonna go ahead and get into these top 10 picks. This episode was requested by Eric. He wants to talk about stocks that are under $10 making moves. So here we go. Number one pick here on the top 10 at 10 is going to be Alexco Resource Group. All right, Alexco Resource Group. All right, so stock is trading at $2.90, up 1.4% today. All right, good volume. I mean, it's a metals and minerals company, so looking at about 1.5 million in terms of volume. And recent activity, you're looking at 29% over last year. It has taken a break if you're looking at the last week or year to date. So down a little bit over 10.5% for the week, and down about 8.5% year to date. But last 6 months up 12, last 3 months up 18, and the last month, like I said, it takes a break. If you all have been tuning in, you all know we're all about swingers, right? We're all about swinging these stocks, and when they take a break, that's when we like to look at it, right? But let's just say if you would have held from all the way from the time it crossed the 200 up until it decided to take a break, you're looking at about 31% in 63 days. But, we don't want to wait 63 days to make money. We want to make money off of these swings, like this one here, which is like 8% in 6 days, or 10% in 9 days, or even something like over here where we can catch a swing like this, make another 10% over 3 days. You just get in and you get out. So instead of you making 30% over 63 days, you could have made 30, 40, 50% just by making these swings. So this is the number one stock here on the top 10 at 10, Alexco Resource Group. Definitely throwing this up to the skyrockets. Right now it's only $2.90, so plenty of room for growth. And that is the first stock for tonight on tonight's top 10 at 10. All right, next up, we're going to get into number two. Number two here. Number two is 17 Education and Technology Group. Now, this is in the same sector as one of the stocks that we had on the list yesterday. Yesterday, we had TAL Education Group on the top 10 at 10 yesterday, and went up about 3% today. God, I gotta go back to it. I'm just curious. I just want to know. Went up almost 3% today. All right. So these stocks, they actually not like crypto where they have the same charts, but stocks in the same sector tend to reflect some of the same movements based on some of the things that we're looking at. One of the reasons why I like this stock here is that it's still under the 200, and that 200 is like a magnet. So yes, while it is under the 200, it is on a long-term downtrend. But the purpose of you investing, and really one of your main strategies should be, you're gonna buy things when they're low and then sell them when they're high. So it's okay if you find a stock that's on a long-term downtrend, because eventually it has to rebalance itself, all right? And so it went down 3.35% today, down to $4.04. This is here in the internet software services sector. All right. And so as you can see over the last, few weeks, over the last few months, it's really been on a mega downtrend, which is another reason why we just don't believe in the buying and holding strategy. We're not stock hoarders, right? We stay away from that stuff, because if you take a look from when it fell under that 200 to where it is now, you're talking about 71% in about 100 days. So I mean, heavy bomb squad action, really heavy bomb squad action. So you don't want to be that person. You want to be the person that's actually catching these swings. Like this was a pretty nice one over here to where 18% in 7 days. All right, here's another one here that it just went on, which may not quite be 18%, but it's 13% in 6 days. And so we're not asking you to get married to these stocks, right? We're just asking you, hey, if you want to swing like us and make a little bit of money, then let's get in. Let's make something happen. 22% over 8 days for this one. So right now it has taken a break, and I do believe that as time goes on, this stock is definitely going to be moving quite a bit. Even if we take a look at something like the 200, and obviously we can't predict the exact slope of it, right? But let's just say if it continues, on the trend that it's on now, let's just draw that out to about here, right? So at the very latest, right, I feel confident saying at the very latest, this stock is going to pop by July 26th. And when I say pop, I mean it's really gonna make some good money. It's gonna go on the run. Now y'all make sure y'all take this down so we can come back and revisit this. But YQ is another stock that you all can check out. And it is the second stock here on the top 10 at 10. All right, before we get to number 3, I really just want to make sure that you all are liking and sharing this video. This information that we are giving you is intended to make you money. And so right now, while we're still getting all of these courses and other items developed for you all, the main thing that we want for our supporters is just to share the video. Think about the impact that you could have on somebody else who wants to know this information, or if you really love and care about your friends, you should not let them go without having this kind of information, because millions of dollars are being made. There's new millionaires being made from this stuff all the time. So share the video. We're gonna keep delivering this high quality content from you all. And oh, by the way, just got the merch ordered today. Listen, we got these t-shirts and other pieces of clothing, hats and all that great stuff. That's going to be coming really soon. And we got some really dope stuff, y'all. Like, we don't have like anything corny. We got stuff that like you're going to want to wear and feel good wearing. I call it money gear. Because if you're going to be on the money train, we want to make sure that you got the gear that you need to really feel good about yourself. That's something that me and Steven talked about last night, is just having like confidence in yourself, right? Having confidence and one of the main things about having confidence of yourself is really believing in what you're doing. I mean, that's not the only thing, but that's just really a good solid piece of it. When you believe in what you're doing, it makes everything to be a whole lot clearer with your ideas.
Sometimes it brings everything else together.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Exactly. You need that clarity, right? So with that being said, you're like, how did this apply to clothing? Well, I want you to, you're putting your money into your family and making things happen for them in the future. I want, when you look in the mirror, when you take those Instagram photos, I want you to have some of our merchandise that says, I'm going to be a future millionaire, for example. I can't let you know what it says just yet. Y'all going to have to see when they come out. It's going to be tight. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into the number 3 stock of today. Number 3 stock of the day. This actually was on one of our previous broadcasts, TTI. I made that little funny joke. I said TTI, not TI. So I don't know exactly when that broadcast was, but I know that we've been doing this for about the last 2 weeks. So if I had to guess, I'm gonna say it's on the 26th. The
26th? Oh, yeah,
I think it was in one of the earlier broadcasts.
Probably was.
So just from the 26th to where we are now, you're looking at about 11% in 14 days. But in the meantime, it did have some swings. You had like 6% in one day. Could have got out there, took a 6% came back again, got another 7% in 5 days, got out. That's 13%, and then you could have came into this swing and got another 6%. All right, so that is the benefit of swings, because as you saw, if you held for 14 days, you were only up 11%. But if you swung those runs and actually did 3 trades off of that, then you would have made 15-16%, right? Same thing, holding the stock almost the same time, but you know, when you swing, you don't ride the downside unless you're part of the bomb squad, of course. All right, so Tetra Technologies up $3.86. Is the stock price up nearly 3% today. Good volume, 1.25. Oops, sorry, I clicked off that. All right. Good volume, 1.25 million shares traded on average. All right, and then recently it's just been doing really good. I mean, you're looking at 581% to the year, 348% year to date, 347 in the last 6 months, 38% in the last 3 months, excuse me, up nearly 18% in the last month. So I mean, this is one of those stocks to where like you can definitely swing on this thing like all night long, right? That's what I told her, right? So you look at these swings this stock makes, you're looking at 117% in 18 days. 125% in 19 days or whatever. And like I said, you know, you just get in and you get back out. I mean, even this swing right here is a good swing. 13%, 14% in 2 days. You know, you can't beat that. That's a really good swing.
That's money all day.
Money all day. Here's another swing, right? 13%, 14% in 5 days. So, you know, here, and you can just skip the downside, right? When you swing, you just skip the, you know, you just skip all this red. And the good thing about our course and what we're going to teach you all about trading is like everything's color coded. You know, green means go, red means stop. Unless you're on the bomb squad, it's the other way around.
And that's something you've been learning since kindergarten.
That's right. 18% in 7 days here. So this stock here is the number 3 stock here on the top 10 at 10. Definitely bullish on this one for the long term. So check it out. All right, this next stock that we have coming up here, Resolute Forest Products. This stock here has also been on a tremendous run. This one is a little bit over $10, of course. It's trading at $13.28. It's in the pulp and paper industry, but clean movement. This is what I would call a clean movement, right? Long-term uptrend. This is a very, very clean moving stock. I mean, for the last, 6 or 7 months, it just crossed over that 200, didn't really come back, bounced off it again, didn't really come back, and now is under it. All right, it's under that 200 now. So what you can expect and be looking forward to, and what I'm projecting on this stock is that right now where it's at, it's just gonna do the same thing. It's gonna end up crossing over that 200 again, make a little bit of money for you, or no, let me stop the cap. We're not talking little numbers here, because I mean, the last time it crossed the 200, you're talking about 89% in 32 days. So as you all know, I'm not going to bring you all anything that's just going to, be like your favorite stations making 1%, for a month, right? We want you to actually make some money. So recently, like I told you before, stocks been doing pretty good. 482% over the last year, 100% year to date, 116% over the last 6 months, 40% over the last 3 months. And look at what I told you. These stocks, they take a break. So Bomb Squad had its fun with it. All right. Everybody eats, right? The Skywalkers make money. Bomb Squad makes money. The pigs get slaughtered. All right. So Skywalkers, you make money. Bomb Squad, you make money. The pigs, you get slaughtered and ran over by the train. All right. So here we go. Number 4 stock here on the top 10 at 10 tonight is Resolute Forest Products. Add it to your portfolio. Hit the Cash App if you make some money off of it and you never heard of it. Just, show some love. All right. All right. Next up, we got Mogo. That's number 5 stock today. And here, as you can see, You know, I like those stocks that are actually under the well, I like all stocks. I'm not stock discriminatory, okay?
Ain't discriminating.
Nah, I ain't discriminating. It's equal opportunities over here. You know what I'm saying? Equal opportunities for the Skywalkers and the Bomb Squad. All right. So this stock here, Mogo, is trading at $7.37. All right. They work in lending. All right. Leasing, finance, retail, leasing. I think I need to change my context. I will soon. All right. Down 0.67% today, which, I mean, come on, you can live with that. You know, if you had to ride through that, you know, down percentage today, then cool. But guess what? That's why you're here, because I'm telling you about it so you can look at it tomorrow and in the short term, right? Almost 1 million shares traded on the regular. So here's another stock that's been doing great over quite some time, but it actually just took a break. I mean, it just took a break. I mean, 458% over the last year. 95% year to date, 115% over the last 6 months, and then it's just been hanging out with the Bomb Squad for the last 3, and that's okay. You know, sometimes Bomb Squad got to get theirs, but guess who always eats? The people who are part of this swing life, right? That's what we're pushing. We're pushing the swing life. Like here, where you get 24% in one day, or here again, where you get 25% in 9 days. Or you got another swing here where you get another 18% in 6 days. Small swing up in here, but I guess what? You're still gonna get like what, 13% maybe? Oh, you got 10. All right, 10% in 7 days. Still great. I mean, hey, we're making money over here, so it's no problem. All right. So Mogo is another one of those stocks that you can really look to make some serious movement. I keep telling you all, and I'm gonna stop saying it. Eventually, I'm gonna stop saying it because some of this stuff is actually in our course, right? And I feel like I'm giving you this free info. Y'all running out there and y'all making this money, and the Cash App is still dry. I still don't even know if the Cash App works. Can somebody
show no love?
Somebody hit the Cash App and let me know.
Somebody making some money off of all of these picks.
Somebody hit the Cash App and let me know that it's even working. Right? Cash App is underground wealth roll. All right. Somebody hit it and let me know it's working, man. Because we giving out these plays. And I know y'all making a little bit of money. All right. Next up. All right. So Mogo, definitely throwing that up for the Skywalkers. I'm not even gonna tell y'all when I think it's gonna pop, because I don't think y'all appreciate me, and that's okay. Y'all don't have to love me. Just make your money. I mean, I'm just the person just up here front, all alone, just driving this train, taking everybody to wealth. You know what? I don't need no gifts. I don't need any tips. You know, I'm just supposed to run off from nothing, which is my little salary.
Running off the steam.
Just got my little salary, man. All right. Next up, we have Chico Bass. All right. Another stock under $10. Courtesy of Eric, we got $5.61, down 10% on today. All right. So remember, this line is a magnet. All right. This 200-day moving average is a magnet. All right. No matter what side you're on to it, it's going to pull you close. It's going to pull you close. And the stronger the stock is, maybe it'll stay away from it. But all stocks must touch that line. You all must come home. So here we go. Not saying that this is going to fall all the way down, right? But this is something short term that is going to be for the Bomb Squad. Long term, sorry guys, I mean to call you guys out. Long term, yeah, this is definitely going to be something for the Skywalkers, because as you can see, the last year it went up 269%. Year to date up 250%. Last 6 months over 250%. 3 months 85%. 1 month 54%. And the last week only up 4%. So this is how you want to look at things. Remember, stocks go on runs and they have to take a break eventually. So what we're seeing right here is short term, and the breaks happen fast. Like, that's another thing, right? So the breaks, stocks, they go down quicker than they go up, but they don't stay down as long as they stay up, if that makes sense. I mean, the stock market is just meant for stocks to go up. Not all of them do over the long run, but I mean, the whole purpose of the stock market is for a stock to go up. And they do come back down, of course, right? But who would create something and they're like, yeah, let's put thousands and thousands of stocks on there. Let's allow everybody to buy shares of companies and they just lose money. That would never make sense. So I want you all to think about, trading as something that's really simple. It's designed for you to make money. The only reason that you don't is because you're not being disciplined, or you're not following some of the things that we're going to teach you here at the Underground Wealth Road moving forward. All right. So sit back. We're almost halfway through. We're almost finished actually with this top 10 at 10. The next stock that we have is number 7. All right. And that's, here it goes. That's Fuel Tech Inc. All right. So you didn't miss all of the movement on this stock if you're just learning about this stock, but you've missed quite a bit, just to be honest, because this stock trading at $2.56. It's up, went down 2.29% today, but it just went on a run of 58%. All right. So just like last week and the week before, it went on the run of about 58%. So that's one of the things that you want to consider. Yes, there are still swings to be had because it's just getting above the 200. So it's still going to swing around. It's still going to bounce off that 200 a couple of times. It might test it. It might go back under. But for the long term, I mean, this stock definitely can make you some money. All right. As you can see, not too long ago, it was right at about $6. All right. So 6 months ago, $6. It's been high under that 200 pretty much ever since February, which is that's okay because everything has its season, right? So now along that time though, there were plenty of swing trades to be made with this company here. The bomb squad ate off of this. Let's just keep it 100 now. If if you straight bomb squad and you bombed out and you know how to hold, right, you're talking about 62% drop over 133 days. But not to mention, there's a lot of other pieces for the bomb squad to eat. So that just brings me to another point. Like, we got an exclusive bomb squad club coming up because everybody teaches you how to make money when the stocks go up. I mean, this is easy, 37% in 10 days, right? But how do you know to play the other side to where those next 10 days or those next 15 days, right, goes down 25% and you still make even more money? All right. So that's what part of being the bomb squad is all about, right? But this stock here, it's $2.56, got pretty good volume, 2.25 million shares traded on average, up 200% over the last year, 17% over the last week, 34% over the last month. And as you can see, took a break. The last 3 months it's on break. Last 6 months it's on break. Year to date it's on break. But in the last week and last month, you made bank. All right. So add this to your watch list. We'll see what happens. All right. Next up, I actually I kick myself every freaking day for this stock here. All right. I had this stock and I made some really good money off of it, but I didn't hold it long enough. What you'll find out when you really get into trading and you're swing trading, sometimes you will jump out of one of your positions because you're like, hey, I can go swing trade that, and I already made really good money on it. I would caution you about that, especially for you beginners. You really want to make sure that that you're not staying too long or leaving too early. It's really an art, right? It's very easy to find out when you should buy a stock or a position. Now, knowing when to sell is the hard part, especially if you're one of those people who you're like, if you're going to be like me and be like, dang, I missed out on more. I made 26% on this stock about 3 weeks ago. It was about 3 weeks ago. But as you can see, like, if I had held on to it, I mean, this stock has been on an incredible run. So I checked because for those of you all who know or have been following me, you all know I only trade options. So I checked the option and I sold my call option at $1.85. It's $1.85. And I checked it today and I believe that that same option is it's $3 now.
Wow. Oh man.
It might even be more than that.
It might even be more than that.
I don't have my other phone with me. I don't know where it is, but yeah. So nonetheless, Long term, the stock here is $8.60. Definitely check this out, because this is another one of those stocks that it just swings, and you know, you can't be mad at yourself if you make 26% and not 100. But it's just one of those things where if you do it enough times, you'll be like, okay, we're not gonna do that again. All right. But as you can see here, I mean, it went up 100% in 2 days. Right. So lots of movement to be had on this stock here. This is Finvolution. It is in the it's like a financial company, something along those lines, up 300% for the last year, 222% year to date, 277% over the last 6 months, 69% over the last 3, 36% over the last 1 month, and up 2% for the week. All right. So you may have to wait on this to cool down a little bit if you're purely trying to catch the swing. If you just want to dump your money into something that you feel is like just going to continue to rise, like maybe you get another 300% over the next year, which isn't like super far-fetched. It's not something that's impossible, but I mean, I feel comfortable saying that this is one of those stocks where you can put in and you can hang on to it for a little while. I mean, just back in November, it was $2. So look at that. So another stock added to your watch list, added to your portfolio if it makes sense for you to get you a position in this. All right. So moving on. All right. The number 9 stock that we have.
9, right?
Yeah.
9?
Yep. We're on 9. Yeah. We're moving through it tonight. Number 9 stock. Number 9 stock that we have tonight is RLX Technology. It's $9.27. All right. And the manufacturing industry here. 10 million shares traded in volume, which is actually pretty good, right? A lot of people are trading this stock, right? So one thing that I really like about this stock is you know, it's been bouncing around that 200. It's tested it twice, right? It's gotten above it really once, right? And so the next time that this thing crosses the 200, it's gonna really make you some money. I mean, yeah, this stock here has the potential to easily get up to, you know, $13-14 easily, and you're at 9 right now, so you're talking about 30-40% gain, you know, based on what we see from the charts. And also keep in mind that, you know, we do use a lot of indicators as well, but that's going to be for our Patreon and Discord group, which is why you really want to subscribe, just so you can see, you know, how we're looking at it and get a full view on it. All right. But as you can see here, we're on a run of 7 days for 37%. All right. Really good swing there. The next time that it had a really good swing, you're talking about 19-20% in 5 days. And then the most recent swing that it went on wasn't quite that, but you're talking 16%, 15-16% in 6 days. So lots of swings to be made. Definitely add this to your watch list and portfolio. Throwing this one up to the Skywalkers. As you can see, like, they've got this rated as a sell, which is why, you know, everybody trades differently. And looks like the analysts over there don't like it too much. But hey, I think it's a good pick. And of course, that's why we got it on the list. Now, before we get to number 10, I just want to remind everybody that after we finish up the top 10, I actually have a quick rant that I want to go on with you. I have a bone to pick with everybody, all right? And we're going to talk about the Freedom Bill tonight. It's something that has been on my mind, on my heart, and I feel like I need to share it with you all, because a lot of you all, you know, money isn't the problem. You're making the money. You're just not paying for your financial freedom. And I'm going to explain for you everything that you can do to make that happen. All right, I'm gonna throw my camera back on because I want y'all to see me when we're actually talking about this. All right, so stick around after we finish up this 10th pick for the top 10 at 10. We're gonna get into the Freedom Bill and how you can actually make sure that your service for your financial freedom is actually paid. All right, let's go ahead and get into number 10. All right, but I already said RLX, that's for the Skywalkers. All right, now, I know that a lot of people have been seeing Bitcoin and the cryptos, like do like a little bit of a research. Hey, everything goes up and everything goes down. It's all about when and how much, right? And tonight, I actually have 2 stocks. Now they're not $10, right? But I have 2 stocks that allows you to be able to participate in the way crypto moves if you don't want to buy crypto. So let's say, for example, you're an options trader like me, and you can't put an option out on Bitcoin. But when Bitcoin moves, just for an example as a placeholder, when Bitcoin moves, what else moves along with those companies? The mining companies, right? So here is a company that is a cryptocurrency mining company, and I've actually made a lot of money off of this stock this year because I've been swing trading it like way back since like January, all right? But if you just look at the swings that this stock makes, you're talking like major money to be made. I mean, you've got one here, 217% in 9 days. 200% in 9 days, all right? And you're like, okay, well, what about the next one? 140% in 3 days. All right? And I'm not even gonna highlight the smaller, because these smaller ones, they might look small on your screen, but those are still like 30 and 40%. Here's another one, 69% in a day. All right, here's another one, 36% in 6 days. All right, so you all get the point here. This is, of course, before it fell below its floor, its magnet of the 200-day moving average. But as you can see, we don't have much longer till it actually crosses it again, and then we all get to have fun, and we go get to make some money. For those of you who are swingers, you're making money already. But for those shareholders, you dirty people, right? You're a shareholder, then you don't have much longer until you can just sit your money in this and just ride it while it's over the 200. Because if let's just say, even if we take it all the way out to July. I'm only talking about a few weeks. This stock is another one of those stocks that I can definitely see it making some moves in the next 2 weeks. I mean, it went up 10% today, so it's a stock that I've been looking at. Like I said, I traded it earlier. Now, this isn't actually on the list, but this is another stock for you all to look at. And I know like they have like a class action lawsuit against them, but here at the Underground Wealth Road, we are just swingers, and we don't care what kind of background you got, as long as you clean and disease and drug free. We trying to get us some. We trying to get us some, right? So, here's another stock, right? This one's only $3.93, Eric. So you can definitely add this in. You're looking at 43% over, 15 days, right? So this stock also has one of those stocks that just has like really big swings, right? Very volatile, 30% in a day, back here in April, right? Then you got another, to say, if you just were able to ride that whole one, 18%, so that's 48% that you would have made. I'm just trying to show you how quick you can double up your money. So that we started back in April, and if you would have just caught every swing now, I believe you're already at like 50%. That's another 15. You're at 65%, and then you go on this last one, which was over 40%, over 50%. So you made 115% on your money in less than 3 months just by knowing how to swing. All right, so definitely, like I said, we got the course coming, Swingers Anonymous. It's going to definitely teach you all, how to really get in, how to make these swing trades. All right, so SOS is another one in the 10th spot. All right, so I got a third one for you for the 10th spot here. So I actually gave you all 12 stocks tonight instead of 10.
Yeah, you giving extra.
Giving extra, man. I'm giving extra. My Cash App, man, I swear it don't work. I don't know what's going on. The Cash App is the Underground Wealth Road, $, of course, right? But here's another one, Riot Blockchain. Same thing, same company as SOS and Marathon, very same thing. So remember, I said a lot of these stocks in the industries, they travel together, so it's the same thing. Like I said, it just went up 11% today, but if you would have caught it from back here, you'd have been up 40% in 18 days. So Not to knock it because you missed it, but this is something that you have to add to your portfolio. It's traded at almost 16 million shares on average. 31.41 is the price, and it's been going bananas, over the last year. So definitely add this to your portfolio. All right, and we're just gonna do a quick recap of some of the picks tonight, so you all could what did I do? Oh, here we go. All right, so tonight's top 10 picks, we have number 1 AXU, number 2 YQ, number 3 TTI, 4 Resolute Forest Products, all right, RFP, 5 Mogo, 6 CHS, 7 F-Tech, Fuel Tech, 8 Finvolution, 9 RLX, and number 10 Marathon Digital, Riot Blockchain, and SOS, which is not on the list tonight. So this has been your top 10 at 10, presented by MJ the Conductor here at the Underground Wealth Road. And just so you know, this is not financial advice. It's a little bit more like guidance, right? So if you lose all your money, definitely don't come, complaining, right? I'm going to tell you should have got all the courses and made sure that you were prepared, because, I want you to understand what's going on. But if you are making a lot of money, if you're making good money, definitely hit the Cash App, $ Underground Wealth Road right here at the bottom of the screen. And that's going to be the top 10 picks for tonight. Now, not on my bone that I had to pick with you all, because I told you all that we had some beef. All right. I told y'all that we got some beef going on right now. And I really actually want to just go ahead and jump into that briefly. All right, briefly. See, you know what? I tell you what. So I want to jump into it, and I want to break it down for you all, but I feel like y'all still not sharing this video. I'm not getting notification that the video is being shared. We're not getting notification that the video is being liked. So you know what? I'm a reasonable person. I like to be fair to everybody, and I want everybody to be fair in return. And so what we're gonna go ahead and do right now, we're actually gonna end tonight's broadcast until you all are ready to really be on the money train. I'm not going to just take you places. You got a ticket. The ticket that everybody's bought so far has just been just enough to get them through these top 10 picks. And that's just for now. All right. So when y'all are ready for me to really start dropping some game, right, and really, really help you get prepared financially so you can get your financial freedom, then we're going to do that. I might try it again tomorrow to see if you all are ready then. And we're not even gonna open up the phone lines or anything like that, because I want you all to really sit back, think, go check out what those top 10 picks have done. Go check out some of these last reviews and not reviews, but these last picks that we've made over the last 10 days. Go do your homework on that, and then I'm sure you'll be ready to hear some of the extra game that we have to drop for you all. But right now, you all just aren't ready. No diss or anything like that. But I'm going to drop this game when you are ready to receive it, because I don't want it to go in one ear and out the other, because it's valuable information. So with that being said, this has been another edition of the top 10 at 10. Check out the picks tomorrow. Let me know what you all think. If you are catching this after the fact, hey, I'm sorry. You got to make sure you're here live, because I had some really good game to drop for you all tonight. But with that being said, it's the Underground Wealth Road. I'm MJ the Conductor. I appreciate y'all time. Hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's get this money. Shout out to the Bomb Squad.